What is up, YouTube? It's your girl, Psyducky09, and welcome back to another video. Today, we have something a little special planned because we're not doing an unboxing video today. I know, this is very unlike me, this is very strange, but one of my other hobbies is cooking / baking, so I figured I'd combine my love of Pokemon and my love of food, put them together, and maybe have like a side series where I make Pokemon inspired food. So this is episode 1. So welcome to Cooking with Psyducky. Yay. Okay, so today is episode 1. I figured that I'd do a video dedicated to one of my favorite Pokemon, Bidoof. If you hear noise in the background, it's just my family, so ignore it. A long time ago when I was in college, I made a Bidoof cake. Future me edited in Bidoof cake. It turned out really good. It was a chocolate peanut butter pretzel cake, and I figured that I revisit that recipe and try to make it into Bidoof cupcakes. So I've made a little inspiration picture. Please do not judge my artist skills. I'm really bad at drawing. So the idea is to have a chocolate pretzel cake and then have a peanut butter frosting, and then also have a peanut butter chocolate frosting to give the different colors of Bidoof's fur. Yeah, that's the inspiration. Will it look like this picture? Maybe, hopefully, but probably not. So let's go on this journey together. So strap in. I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but hopefully it's entertaining. Okay, I'm going to get everything out and I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, welcome back. For the cake, we're using this boxed Devil Foods cake because I don't really feel like making a chocolate cake from scratch because it's kind of hard and I'm feeling lazy. So, Devil's Food box cake. To make this, you need a cup of water, you need 3 eggs, and you also need a ½ cup of vegetable oil, but I need to put in the water first, and then you're gonna put it in a big old mixing bucket. So, I'll put everything there, combine, and I'll see you for the next step. Okay, here is the combined batter. Looks delicious. As you can see here, right next to it, we have some pretzels. And you might be asking yourself, Psyducky, why do you have pretzels next to some chocolate batter? Well, here's your answer. I feel like if Bidoof was a flavor, that's a weird sentence. If Bidoof was a flavor, it would be chocolate peanut butter pretzel. Because I feel like pretzel is the closest thing that we can get to eating wood, and Bidoof is a beaver, so we have pretzels. And I figured that chocolate and pretzels are already a good combo, and then the pretzel with the peanut butter, the saltiness of the two kind of like combines, and it'd be kind of good. So I'm gonna put the pretzels into the chocolate batter, and in anticipation of that, I actually added a little bit more water than the box said, because I anticipate the pretzels are going to absorb some of that moisture because they're already so dry. So I put in a little bit more water. I'm gonna add in the pretzels, fold it in, and then I will add it to the cupcake tins. Boom, batter in the cupcake tins. I tried to fill them like pretty much all the way. I hope that's not gonna be a mistake, because if I want to get the 3D frosting effect, it might be helpful if like the cupcakes like puff up more, kind of like a muffin. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but we'll see. All of this is all hypothetical because I don't know if this is actually gonna work, but I'm gonna try my best. So the oven over yonder is already preheated to 350 degrees. I need to check how long it needs to cook, but I'm guessing it's gonna take like 10 minutes, maybe a little bit less, but we shall see. Okay. These babies are gonna go into the oven. All right, there they are in the oven. The box actually says that they need to cook for 18 minutes, so we'll see. Cue the epic baking montage. All right, hello. As the cupcakes are baking, I figured it'd be a good time to start doing the frosting. because I do want to put the frosting in the fridge to cool a little bit before I put it on the cupcakes, because I feel like it will help make the Bidoof shape that we're looking for. And one cooking tip that I would love to share with you guys, so cooking tip of the day, try your best to multitask, because a lot of people don't like cooking because it takes too much time, and you know, sometimes it does take a lot of time, but if you try your best to do multiple things at once, like, it's gonna make your life so much easier. Like, in the moment it might seem scary and difficult, but the more you do it, the more you practice, the more used to it you get. And like, it really saves a lot of time if you're trying to do multiple things at once versus finishing one thing and then moving on to the next thing. Especially with like cooking like a savory meal, then like if you do everything separately, things are gonna cool down, and then you're gonna be eating like a hot piece of steak versus like cold broccoli, and that's gross. So try your best to multitask. If you're not great at it yet, you just have to practice. Start with like small stuff. Like maybe if you're making, let's say, a grilled cheese, like have the pan warming while you're buttering the bread, or while one grilled cheese is cooking, already prepare the whole next one, so when that grilled cheese in the pan is toasted, boom, you can already have your grilled cheese ready to go for the cooking process. So that's my tip to you. Yeah, so let's get to some frosting making. Okay, here we go. So peanut butter frosting. We have peanut butter. Sorry, let me give you exact measurements. We have a cup of peanut butter and then a cup of unsalted butter at room temperature. We then have to use an electric mixer to blend all of this together. And then we have to add powdered sugar. I know this looks a little sketchy in this IKEA bag, but this is powdered sugar. Then gradually we're gonna add 3 cups of powdered sugar into our peanut butter and butter mixture until it becomes creamy and more like a frosting consistency. Yeah, so I will update you guys next when we have combined the 2 butters and the powdered sugar. All right, as the peanut butter frosting is being made, I also took out our chocolate cupcakes. I have to say, I'm a very big fan of how much they have puffed up. I think this will help us form that Bidoof shape that we are looking for. Because it would be cool if like the whole cupcake is Bidoof, not just like the top part is Bidoof. So that is the goal with that. Now these need to cool fully before you put any decoration on it, because if you put frosting on a warm cupcake, the frosting is just gonna melt off, and then we have dying, melting Bidoof, and we can't do that to the little guy. So these are gonna cool for a while we finish up the frosting. All right, so this is how the frosting turned out. It looks pretty good. The recipe said to add 3 cups of powdered sugar, but that was a lot. Like, I didn't even add the whole 3 cups. I probably added like 2 cups, maybe 2 cups and a third of powdered sugar, and it got the consistency that I was looking for. And I don't want it to be too sweet, so this is what we're working with. And then after I mixed everything, I added vanilla extract and a little bit of salt. Now, the next step in the process is to separate the frosting so I can make the different Bidoof colors. And I'm starting to have a feeling that I don't have enough frosting, because I kind of forgot that I need to have 3 different colors of frosting. Luckily, I can keep some of this frosting this color because it's going to be like the lightest shade on Bidoof, but I do need to make a brown and then like a very dark brown or almost black frosting set. So I will show you when I do that. All right, the frostings are done. So for the brown, I just added chocolate sauce and I mixed it up. Here is the regular one. And for this, I'm not super happy with this. This is supposed to be like the dark brown or black part of Bidoof, but I don't have any black coloring. So this is literally just all food dyes mixed together, and we got this. It looks very green on camera, but in real life it looks more gray. But this is the best it's gonna be, and it's whatever. I will think of a better solution for this next time. Now, since I mixed a lot of this just now, it's kind of like runny, so I'm going to stick it outside because outside is cold, so it can cool down a bit before I start frosting the cupcakes. Okay, it is time to start assembling the Bidoof cupcake. I think this is the most rounded one that's even out of all the cupcakes. I felt like this was a good one to ice first. So first things first, I'm gonna ice the whole cupcake in the peanut butter chocolate frosting, and then I'm going to actually do the black part first because that's lower on his face, and then just the regular peanut butter last. Hopefully this turns out good. Well, this is what we got. In my head, I thought I could do so much better than this, but this was way harder than I thought it was going to be. The frosting is already melting, and it was hard to like get everything smooth without like moving everything like else around. I don't know. Hopefully it tastes good. I mean, the frosting itself tastes really good, so I know it will taste good at least, but let's see how the pretzel worked with the chocolate cake. Okay, here is the taste test. I mean, the cupcake looks pretty good, like it's not burnt. I was worried that I put it in the oven for too long. Let's see. Wow, that's pretty good. Wow, that's really good actually. Like, I can't taste any pretzel in the chocolate cake, but I used like an actual pretzel to make like this face fur, and the combination with the pretzel and the chocolate with the peanut butter, wow, this is really good. Maybe don't make a Bidoof shape, but definitely try this flavor combo out because it's really good. Wow. Okay, well, let's get to what I rank myself next. Let me finish eating this first. All right, review time. The review I made yesterday, my phone cut out in the middle of recording, so we're back. New day, fresh ideas, so let's talk about it. So, overall experience out of 10, I'd probably give a 7. Just because I was really excited coming up with the idea, and then the whole baking process was good, everything was looking great, but then when it came down to actually frosting the cupcake, just everything started going horribly. So -3 points for the frosting melting and me making a melting Bidoof cupcake. Taste, however, taste was really good. Out of 10, I'd probably give, honestly, like an 8 or 9. The only thing I think could have been a little bit better is if there was more pretzel flavor, because I don't know, I think either the pretzels melted or I didn't put enough in the batter and I couldn't really taste the pretzel in the batter. Maybe next time I could like crush up some pretzels and then roll the frosting in the pretzel, so not only you have the crunch, but you also have much more pretzel flavor on the cupcake. That could be pretty good, because I did like the pretzel combo with the cupcake, so let's go 8.5 on taste. Presentation obviously was not great. Out of 10, I'd probably give it a 5. Like, you could tell it was Bidoof, I think. Like, if you knew what a Bidoof was beforehand and you saw the cupcake, you'd be like, oh, that is Bidoof, I guess. Yeah, but it was definitely Bidoof. Could have been a lot better. Yes, it could have been like 10 times better. I think what I can try for next time is that before I put the frosting to cool, I can put it in a piping bag beforehand, so when I take it out of the fridge or the freezer, wherever I put it, it's ready to go and ready to be piped. Because before, I didn't put it in a piping bag, and when I took it out from my outdoor freezer, the frosting was way too hard, and then I couldn't put it in any piping bag, and then by the time I started frosting the cupcakes, like, it was already too runny, and there was no point of putting it in a piping bag. So I guess my moral of the story is that don't skimp on anything. Like, honestly, as the night went on, I was getting lazier and lazier with making these cupcakes, but if you really want to make something work and you really want to make something nice, like, you can't take the lazy route. So yeah, just for next time, go all the way. Don't cut any corners, because I really know I could have done better, but I don't know, I was just getting lazy. So for next time, go all the way and really commit. That'll be my motto for next time, I guess. And with that, brings us to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. I know it was a little bit different than the videos I usually make. Obviously, we're not unboxing any Pokemon cards, but I do want to make more of these videos in the future, because I really do like cooking, and I think this could be a fun side series, as I can't be buying Pokemon cards all the time or else I'll have no money. Yeah, so comment below which Pokemon I should do a recipe for next. It can be baking or it can be regular cooking, but give me some Pokemon ideas down below, because I would like to start crafting some recipe ideas for my next video. But in the meantime, like, comment, subscribe, so you'll be notified when my next video comes out. We will have an unboxing video next time, so stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time. Bye.